Hello, I'm Severine. I'm 31.
Are you sure?
I mean, this year's been very bad, so I skipped my 31st birthday a couple of weeks ago. So, hello, my name is Severine. I am 32 years old for the first time, and I'm going to be 32 for 2 years.
Okay. Hi, Severine. How are you feeling just right now, right here?
Well, I feel puzzled because I'm about to hit on hit the road to go on the plane to move to Belgium after 10 years in the US. And so I'm stressed because I have to go. I'm stressed because, well, wouldn't you be stressed? And yeah, I'm not used to not having to take my time to give or make interviews.
So, where are we here exactly?
Right here. J'ai perdu mon briquet. Right here we are in Kansas City in Missouri, so in the middle of the United States. Behind me is my future old house that I'm selling in a few months that I've called San Francisco because the Midwest is very conservative and I'm from Europe, so I'm pretty progressive. And so I wanted to have a sanctuary for myself and other open-minded people and have the space to create, do documentaries and play games and invite people over, which is why you are here.
Why did you choose to accept to answer my questions?
Because I'm a journalist and I'm usually behind the camera. I'm usually the one telling other people stories and never mine. And I want to change that a bit.
So, are you ready
Or what?
for the first question?
Yes.
Who are you, Severine?
Who am I? I am a traveler. I have severe wanderlust and curiosity for other places and people. I am Belgian American, although I don't identify with either, so I am an in-betweener, which feels lonely at times, but also enables me to connect with pretty much anybody.
What is your story?
Well, I don't have the time to tell you my story. Like, what's my story in 60 seconds or less? Okay, ready? Born in Belgium in 88. Studied all kinds of languages, grew up on the border with Belgium and Luxembourg. Grew up speaking French entirely, but spent my life learning English and German. Fast forward, you said 60 seconds. I said 60 seconds today. Fast forward to like 2008, where I'm failing in college with German, and I have a degree in tourism, so failing in language is bad. So I go to Germany, meet my ex-American husband, and come here to Kansas City. And then I got homesick and started my own documentary, traveled all across the United States for 5 years, interviewed the stories of other Belgians that are Belgian American too, and then now I'm leaving. In short, I don't have the time to give you the time to tell you my story.
Okay. What brings you joy?
What gives me joy? I find natural joy in walking with my dog in the nature, and I find joy in anything stationary like stickers and washi tape, and I find joy on and off with photography and videography. But when you try to make a living out of your passion, it really takes a toll on your passion. So I had to take a full break from photography for a few years. But now that it's been long enough that I don't do it for a living, I start to enjoy photography again. Like I do it for me, just for me. I never publish my pictures, and I just print the ones that I love, and I just like print them and put them in my house. And that's a lot more fun.
Do you fear anything?
Fear? Yes, I do. I've had a nice life. I've had a full life. Um, and life is just a permanent cycle of loss and gain, loss and gain, loss and gain. Life is just a succession of memory. It's just the present moment, but we're already in the past. I mean, by the time people watch this video, it will be long in the past, and I'm just tired. I'm just so tired of this permanent cycle. So a few months ago, I was so tired and exhausted and everything. I'm like, I had a good life. I don't want to keep on living. Like, kind of somebody that's 95 years old and that's like, I'm ready for death. So just like, I don't see the point in, I don't want to go for another like round of carousel. I was just like, fuck it.
What is your fear?
That it happens again, because it's kind of a virus that contaminates your mind, and it gets really bad really fast. You can relapse at any moment.
Is it your biggest fear?
I guess that since I'm moving to Belgium, like moving in the United States was kind of like something that happened. I still don't know to this day whether moving to the United States is the best thing that happened to me or the worst. Most of the time, because life events are both at the same time, and I don't know if moving to Belgium is the best thing that I have decided for myself or the worst.
Are you angry?
I'm very angry.
Why?
Because in the last 8 years, very few people have taken the time to really visit me. And I had to face so many challenges. I had moral support, I had people checking me and stuff like that, but I never had somebody to often, cook me a meal or get me out of bed when I didn't have the energy or the desire to do so. I had to survive, not on my own, but sometimes you just need help logistically when you can no longer take care of yourself. And I had to find breath when I had no breath. I had to find courage when I had no courage. I had to make it happen when I didn't want to make it happen. All of that, why, even calling for help, being explicit in what I needed, not with everyone, maybe not with the right people, but yeah, I'm very angry because I had to face so many things alone, or at least it felt like it. And sometimes just physically alone, the isolation of living 8,000 kilometers from your closest friends and family. And I'm also very angry because in the US society just moves so much. You have a friend, and then 6 months later they get a job in San Diego, and then they're gone. It's not like in Belgium where you get a job from Brussels to Namur. Somebody moving to a different city doesn't mean that you're going to not see them very often. You can still make it happen. While I have friends that have moved, like to the coast, and it's been 4 years and I still haven't seen them back. So yeah, it's an endless meet, get attached, get detached, move on. And it's not enough for me. So that's why I'm angry and frustrated.
What are you proud of?
I'm proud, I guess, of my survival skills. I am proud of, I guess, all the lives I've touched without really knowing it. Like, they were kind of late in giving the feedback, like, oh, you matter. I'm like, kind of late to say that. And yeah, I'm a fighter, I'm a warrior, have a heart of a lion, I'm a badass, blah, 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 blah. I'm still mad because it's associated with, like the loneliness of a permanent fight. Yes, you know why I'm angry? It all comes back from a song that's from Of a Revolution that's called Heart of the World. And I'm angry because, and that's probably the case anywhere in the world, like everybody's too caught up for the fight of their own life.
Do you believe in something?
No. I'm like, I don't know, like my parents were fighters, my grandparents were fighters, so I'm hardwired for survival, and I just keep on pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing to the point of ridiculousness. And yeah, I don't believe in anything. I'm just hardwired to keep on pushing for no reason. It's absurd. Or beautiful, or whatever, depending on who listens. They can make their own opinion on that.
What is the truth?
There's no truth. Like, everybody I meet, I just put myself on hold, my opinions on hold, and I just listen. Like, there are no truth. there are truths of all spectrum. Everybody has their truth. There's no truth. There is not one single truth, especially about this country. There are not. There's like as many Americas as there are Americans. So there are no truths.
What is your truth?
That there are no truths. That's my truth. Like, I don't like people that are like rigid and their thinking or anything. Like, there are no truths. It's like just find common ground with anybody, listen to their story, and you'll find that there are no truths.
Is there anything else you would like to add before we close this interview?
I'm usually nicer, less but I do have to catch a train. Sorry, a bus. No! I have to catch a flight. Then another flight. Then, not a bus for once, but a shuttle. And then another car. So I won't be home until like in 40... I mean, I have no home. That's my home. So now I'm in between homes. So this is not my regular circumstances, and this is one of the most... if you move, it's already stressful. If you move abroad, multiply that by 1,000. If you move alone without any logistical help with anybody, add that. Sell a house, add that to the stress. Figure out how to take your dog with you. That's a large dog, that's stress. So I am not in my regular circumstances, and that's why I'm giving you the interview. So people, it's not like la 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 schtroumpf la la. Just that. Okay, so.
But I know from experience that you are a giver. You give a lot.
Yeah, but it will not carry forward in your video, not this interview, at least.
Okay. Thank you, Sev.
You're welcome.